Okay, so if you guys watched my video a couple days ago, this is a tree I pointed out that has to be cut down for the house to go here. Obviously, I'm a long ways from putting the house there, but I figured I'd start with this tree since it's the worst one on the property, and I'm wanting a big log to put across the driveway at the far end that doesn't have the steel gate. Of course, my old steel chainsaw took a second to get started and warm up, and then I got right into the cut. So the first part I want to do is take out a wedge, that way the tree falls the direction I want it to. My truck obviously isn't too far away, and that would be catastrophic if I crushed the Isuzu. So I have cleared some briars and vines out of the way and then notching it out. You want to notch fairly low, about as low as you can, because you want your pivot cut to be a little bit higher than that. That way the tree doesn't snap and come back at you. So anyways, just cut that out real quick, and then I go around to the other side, pull some vines out of the way. Okay, on this part I just cleared the vines and then kept cutting, just cutting in, kind of aiming towards the pivot, towards the wedge, and trying to make a little hinge. That way this tree just falls down exactly the way I want it to. You want the angle of your notch and the angle of the pivot cut to match up pretty well. And then I'm watching the gap as I cut through this slowly. I can kind of see it slowly expanding, and then once it starts to actually go, of course I just run out of the way. Okay, so the next step is just loading up all the pieces to burn, and there's this one bigger chunk here that I really should have cut up in smaller pieces, but I realized that I could pick it up, and so I decided to. And as you can see, it's bigger than I am, and I really should not have done this. I'll regret it later on in life. And you can even see the Isuzu squat down as I throw it down in there. That's the kind of thing I should really be using equipment for. But then back into the hyperlapse, I have a few more pieces to pick up here, get all of that, and then I'm going to take it down there and throw it into the burn pile. Okay, so you can see that a lot of these trees here are on the ground on this excavated part of the property, and I realized later that all of these are attached, so I need to cut them. I tried to use the chainsaw, but the spark plug isn't good. I need to replace that, I believe. So after a while I gave up and decided to just get the axe. So apparently even using the axe wasn't a great idea, because this took a hilariously long time. So that isn't everything I did today, but it's about all of it, and the rest of it I didn't really get good video of. So I'm going to come back tomorrow and get some more footage. Anyways, subscribe because this is a big project and I'll be uploading for a while.